Welcome to another episode of the Justice League podcast with yours truly, Pedro Justice, and my co-host,
Hendo. What's up?
Hendo. And you may be thinking, who is Hendo? He's my co-host.
And this greatest.
In his own mind, this is the Justice League podcast. And we will be talking boxing, sports, and entertainment. Boxing, sports, entertainment. I am Pedro Justice. You know me from my YouTube channel, and you'll get to know me from my Justice League podcast that I'll be doing on a weekly basis, talking mainly about boxing, talking about sports, and maybe a little entertainment. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz is coming up tomorrow night. Do you think Ruiz has a chance to win this fight against Anthony Joshua?
Are you seriously questioning if Anthony Joshua is going to lose to Andy Ruiz? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're questioning me right now?
I'm not questioning you. I'm posing
you
a question.
You posing this question?
Yes.
To the world, to me, to the world?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say, is there a chance? Yes, there is a chance.
Okay.
There's also a chance that it snows in July. How likely is that going to happen? Not very.
Oh, wow. So, but you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance, my friend.
A small chance. So it's going in Madison Square Garden in New York. There is a chance it could snow.
We're still talking about boxing. Anybody can win.
True.
One man enters, two men enter, one man leaves.
True.
So
true.
Someone could get knocked out. These are professionals. They've been training. They know what they're doing.
That's true. Andy Ruiz has only had 5-week notice.
That's a knock, It takes a little, you want to prepare fully. Is that enough time to prepare fully for the champ?
True. And is it enough time for Anthony Joshua to prepare for someone else when he was supposed to face big baby drug-taking Miller?
So, we'll have to see.
I feel that Andy Ruiz, as you say, has a puncher's chance, but with Anthony Joshua's jab, if Anthony Joshua just uses his jab, steady diet of jab, set up the right hand, combination with the left, it's going to be over.
You feed him that leather all night.
Yes.
Putting him down.
Yes.
Either you're going to knock him out or hit him on the points.
Yeah, I believe that's true. Now, the thing that I do like about Andy Ruiz is that he is very confident in himself. He feels that he can get inside on Anthony Joshua and win the fight. And now, I don't know, because he's very respectful right now as the lead up and build up. Today is the weigh-in. Later today, could be happening as we speak. But the weigh-in is today, and Andy Ruiz is much shorter, much smaller. He's still a big guy, but he needs to get inside. And when he comes inside, eventually, timber, down goes Ruiz.
You're right. Andy Ruiz, 6'2", 74-inch reach.
Mm-hmm.
That's not big enough, I don't think.
I don't think so.
And I don't think he's going to be able to get inside. But we're going to have to see. We're going to have to wait.
We're going to wait to
fight.
See. Is Anthony Joshua paying too much attention to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury?
Well, if he looks past who he has tonight, he won't have to worry about that.
Yes. Saturday night, if he looks past Andy Ruiz. But I like Anthony Joshua. People think that I just like Deontay Wilder, but no. I like Anthony Joshua except facing Deontay Wilder. But other than that, he has the tools. He's getting better. His combinations. The only way something could happen is if Andy Ruiz rises to the occasion and has the best fight of his life. That's the only chance I give him.
If he fights a perfect fight, obviously he's going to win. Yeah. But is that going to happen?
I don't know.
We definitely don't know.
I don't know.
We'll
I don't have that feeling. Like, I'll look at the weigh-in today and just see. Andy Ruiz just seems so happy just to be in the fight. I'm here. I'm getting a payday. I'm happy.
And what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But I think he needs to rough up Anthony Joshua in the ring. He needs to make it a dirty fight. Not like breaking rules dirty, but he needs to rough him up a little bit and not be polite. And otherwise, gentleman. It's like
Not
Anthony
be
Joshua.
intimidated.
Yeah.
Not be intimidated. Attack him all night.
Yes.
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Go forward.
Yes.
Seize
In
them.
a smart way,
bold.
protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to go down. Anthony Joshua, this gentleman act, they don't need to overdo it. We know he's a nice guy, gentleman and all that. But I think it's just to put Andy Ruiz to sleep. And when he gets in the ring and Andy Ruiz takes that leather, that Lennox Lewis jab, it's going to be lights out eventually. Now, if he somehow lasts 12 rounds, will the boxing public gasp like, what does this actually mean? He couldn't knock out Andy Ruiz? Because guess what? Deontay Wilder just destroyed Dominic Breazeale. One thunderous right hand, and now the boxing world's abuzz. If he comes in here and takes a 12-round stinker, how does that look for Anthony Joshua?
I don't think it does any. A win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, if Andy Ruiz fights a perfect fight,
Yeah.
maybe that happens. Maybe it goes to this.
Yeah.
And, he's a fighter. He can take punch.
True. But the boxing public, like, it's a lot of casual fans that watch boxing, and will they feel that Anthony Joshua didn't live up to the hype if he doesn't eventually knock out Andy Ruiz? Because I mean, you could think Andy Ruiz is better than Dominic Breazeale, and then I wouldn't disagree with you, but the fashion in which you deal with someone, everybody's talking about this.
It was quite a spectacular fight last week.
Yes.
The finish was great.
Yes.
And we're still talking about it.
Yeah,
a week later.
A week later on all these different shows I've seen that comedians are talking about Deontay Wilder. Desus and Mero, they're talking.
And we love to see the knockout.
Yes.
No matter when they come, how they come, we love knockouts.
That is true.
Fight fans love knockouts.
That's true.
If this fight, but we know if the fight goes to the distance, goes 12 rounds, is decided on points, I would give it to AJ.
Give it to AJ. So your final prediction is AJ by decision or AJ by knockout?
Today, sitting with you today, AJ by decision. I don't know if he gets the knockout tonight.
Tomorrow night, I feel that Anthony Joshua has to eventually knock out Andy Ruiz, or meaning the referee stops it, or Andy Ruiz is laying on the canvas for him to have the momentum that he needs.
Now, to have the momentum, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if he has that momentum, that fight with Deontay Wilder is going to be the biggest fight of the year.
Yeah. Yes. Which we'll get into that later on about the fight.